Hello, my beautiful vibe tribers. Welcome to your Mystic Affirmations for the weekend energy, beginning Friday, April the 5th through Sunday, April the 7th of 2024. Many blessings to you all as we move forward in this beautiful pre-eclipse energy as we have our solar eclipse coming Monday, using our relentless optimism and knowing that this is our positively positive reading that includes all sun, moon, and rising signs. That means if you'd like to have a personal reading with your energy, please visit my website, royalmystic.com. I'll be more than happy to assist you. And I have a beautiful special going on down here at the bottom, 20% off until April the 21st of 2024. There, we got it right. 4/21/24. So I'll be looking forward to having you book a reading, and I can't wait to meet you. So, with that energy, let's move right on into cranking up our relentless optimism, our positively positiveness, using the law of attraction, the law of divine compensation, and our ability to focus with intention to create our best possible life now. So, with that, thank you for the likes and subscribes. You know, those are very, very important in this digital world that we live in. Here we go. Oh, nice. The burden is lifted and the struggle is over as the new begins and takes root. So we're letting go of the old slogging around, schlepping things back and forth. It's going to lay down on that energy and be able to stand upright in this new active energy of the Ace of Wands. It's important to realize that once this comes off your back, this is going to be a piece of cake. And right now, you may be in a place where you go, I've got way too much. There's no way I could fit one more thing. Well, what if that way too much? Let's go. And you can now have your time and your space back, and your active energy just skyrockets. So we can take that and yes, 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 we love this energy of closure and opening. Very beautiful energy. And because they're both the rods, that's fire sign energy, it means they're very active. So we're ready for action, and it looks like action's ready for us. Let's see what else we have. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine, pure white light, divine spirit, a bonus offer coming in here. Now, this is, remember, Four of Cups is a blessing in disguise. It means you don't recognize this cup. It looks different than what you anticipated, and you may not see its value. So don't go casting it away just for fun. Let yourself let go of all your preconceived notions and vet it, at least at the very least. Just check into it and see if it's the one. Now, you may have many offers coming in, and you're going to have one that you may kind of immediately feel like, that's just the same old, same old. But read into the fine print because you don't know. So I've had emails like that. Divine spirit, spirit guides, gods, and goddesses, thank you so much for being present here to allow all sun, moon, and rising signs to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome this blessed energy. Thank you so much, Divine. You are always welcome and very appreciated. So we have our three cards out, and our underlier is very nice. The Queen of Pentacles, Earth sign energy. So Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus, major arcana. The fertility of the Queen is the energy of new growth and financial stability, because once you start being the generator of the abundance, then it's like having the goose that lays golden eggs. You are the goose. So yay team, we'll take it. Now we have attitude. This is really important because where you start your frequency each day and how you can maintain it is really important to stay in the positive, because the negative will certainly not get you where you want to go. And attitude of gratitude is the way to start. And I'm telling you, that's the answer, because I have worked this energy many, many, many years, and this is the best way forward. I attract success and positive people into my life with my positive attitude. If you want to be around people who are killing it at life, who are just absolutely slaying at what they do, then you've got to be one of those people. So don't get caught up or bogged down in the, oh, it hasn't happened for me yet. Speak as though it has. Speak with the attitude of gratefulness that you already are receiving it, because that's what will turn the tide for you. instead of lamenting over or telling the story. I could say telling the story of woe, like woe is me, right? So we can't do that. We have to spin the story to what we're trying to create, and you'll get support from people who are like-minded, right? That positive people in your life and positive attitude. You'll bring in those people who are like you and will attract to that light, and you can say, "I surround myself with supportive people who believe in my dreams." I cannot tell you how important that is, because having to fight against other people, not believing in what you're doing is really tough to keep yourself positive and try to answer that negativity. So don't even go there. Just keep your mind in the place where it's already happened. Sorry, I'm all cockeyed here. Where it's already happened, where you're in a solid place, and that will keep drawing that in for you. People are willing to accept you where you are, but you don't want to be in the place where you don't want to be, because those are the people you're going to attract. Forgiveness is important. We have to forgive ourselves and others. And if you're trying to carry the burden of a grudge, you're not going to be able to unleash it. Now, part of that 10 of rods can be that release of that old feeling or that thing that's attaching you to somebody energetically. Forgive them and bless them and move on, because they are creating more trouble in their own life that they'll have to answer for karmically than you could even be alive to witness. So just make that none of your business. You don't need to see how it comes out for them, or let them get their comeuppance. It can happen without you knowing. It's still going to happen, because I'll promise you, there's never been a time karma didn't want to take me right immediately and kick me in the pants if I did something. We have divine feminine. The frequency of divine feminine supports our receptive, nurturing, and soft side, allowing it to express itself openly, and, and helping us to connect to the intrinsic understanding of our connection to all creation. This is what the feminine is all about, is bringing in all of that cosmic energy into something that you're going to create in your life, and that will blossom long after you even are passed into another dimension, right? So now we have, oh, very nice, rainbow. You are a jewel, even though you may not see it. Even in the darkest times, you shine eternally bright. You are surrounded by an aura of love, and a pot of gold waits beyond the horizon. All will clear soon! Exclamation point. Trust and continue to follow your dreams. You are eternally blessed! Exclamation point. So when you ascend to rainbow light, that is the full spectrum of all of your chakras working together and open, and that's when the magic is really pouring in. And the rainbow light is really a blessing. So that's why rainbow is kind of a high frequency energy in the cards. Invitation. We, your guardian angels, ask us to invite you in. Sorry, ask you to invite us into your heart. Talk to us at any time. Share with us your fears and concerns, as well as your joys and pleasures. There is no need to be formal, for we have known each other before the dawn of time. In fact, we know you better than you know yourself, and we love you just as you are. So, this is a true statement of you to understand you don't have to change yourself in order to be successful. You just have to accept who you are and stand in that power. Then you're not trying to spend your energy on reinventing the wheel. You are an individual, you were created individually, but you're part of a greater connection. So our individual expression of the greater connection is what this is all about. We are showing ourselves in different variations to each other in this wonderful 3D realm. We have the Knight of Cups. So that's the energy of allowing yourself to understand that there is a genuine offer coming your direction. It is on horseback normally. This is a different kind of deck, so it's not showing the horse, but that's okay. It's being extended. So it is a genuine offer. It can be love. It can be somebody telling you how much they appreciate you. It can be somebody offering you a job because you do have this financial stability here. So let's see what else we have that goes with it. Oh, money in the bank. Yep, yep. That's what we're talking about. A financial offer coming in for either a job or some deal that's being made. This is the stable energy of the 4, which is really anchored and stable, and you have also the bank energy where the money in the bank. So we love that. Financial stability and money in the bank. And the Hermit, the Virgo, this is the energy of reflecting on some of the things that you are using as your basis or your knowledge for what you're moving forward in. And sometimes we have skewed information and don't realize it because it came in at a time where we weren't really vetting what was being input as children, right? Because we're witnessing it from other people, but we don't even realize we're taking it in like a little VCR, right? Just recording it as it goes in. It's going in your memory banks. So understand that some of the things that you have in there are a little flawed because you didn't have the understanding of an adult when you heard it. So just see where you go with that. If you say, just ask divine right before meditation, please show me the ways that I have a misunderstanding and help me to see them so that I can clarify them and move forward more steadily instead of having that herky jerky energy or getting caught up in an old thing. And I'll give you an example. I just realized maybe a few weeks ago, because, it's tax time, I get this anxiousness and I really have never had any tax issues, right? And I always try to make sure I have enough to cover that and my tax person asked me, "Why do you get so freaked out every time?" And I said, "I have no idea." Well, I asked myself before meditation and it said, "Well, my dad was self-employed. He was a barber and they would go into a whirlwind every time it was time to get the paperwork ready and do taxes. So I was taking something as being exposed to it. Didn't even understand it as a child. I just knew it was tax time and oh my God, right? So I was literally carrying that old energy from something that didn't even apply to me and didn't even realize it subconsciously. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. We ought to go back and check some of our beliefs. And when we have an anxiety about something, we need to dig a little deeper to see why we're anxious about it so that you can remove it. And then that clears an obstacle for you to go forward. Because if you've got a problem paying taxes, then you're also scared about how much money you're making, which blocks your ability to make money. I'm just throwing it out there. Many blessings to you. That was a thing for me, so I'm sharing with you. Many blessings to you all. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you on Monday with the beautiful solar eclipse in the forming up. So we're ready to watch this beautiful once in a lifetime event. Namaste, my friends.